to the Mother Earth, for want of conclusion of investigation in order to unravel the circumstance of his death. Mohbad's death has brought to the forefront the alarming questions about possible foul play, including accusation and counter-accusations, the snail's pace of investigation, and corruption beclouding the investigation process is worrisome. The public outcry for justice has resonated deeply, calling for a more honest investigation into the circumstances surrounding his passing. The Justice for Mohbad movement has gained tremendous momentum as fans, celebrities, and activists unite to seek transparent, honest, and fair legal process. Mohbad's death cannot be washed to slip into the archive of unresolved deaths in Nigeria. The public cannot stand by while the loved ones and artists are subjected to abuse, injustice, and neglect. Mohbad's death cannot be in vain. Right from 13 September 2023, our foundation, headed by my humble self, joined every other Nigerians to demand justice for Mohbad. We must thank the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Lagos State Ministry of Justice, and the Nigerian Police Force for listening to the voice of the public that period. Also for their resolve that Mohbad must get justice. Quite frankly, in cases like this, violence is not the worst thing. The worst thing is apathy. We as people and society should understand that it is none of my business. Does not apply with another person when another person is hurt, is being persecuted or abused. It is your business. But worst case is the business of any person with upright background and love for humanity and country. There is court of justice, note it. But there is court of conscience, and there is court of Almighty God. Fast forward to the incident that led to today's gathering. On 11th of December 2024 at about 4 p.m., I was on my TikTok live conversing on the efficacy of video evidence and credible witness accounts in order to get undiluted justice for Mohbad, and how I will always hold my end of the bargain with any of the neighbors or persons who offer to help with the CCTV in both Mohbad's house and his estate. I emphasized on the importance of these two if Mohbad will get justice and will get it the right way, even though the coroner inquest, which is ongoing, will be an additional use and a vital instrument. I reminded my viewers of my previous fact-finding mission when I went to Royal Pine Estate, Mohbad's estate, and my fact-finding, I went to Pyramid Hospital, I visited a pharmacy and several other places. At about 4:23 p.m., Abdul Aloba, Mohbad's younger brother, had sent me a DM after listening to me for a while and reacting in the comment section. When I realized I may not see.
It's not Abdul Aloba.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get
Abdul, speak for yourself.
No, you will object. No, don't worry. Let me finish my speech. Let me finish my speech. I'm asking my question.
Everybody has speech.
Madam, Mommy Abdullah, ẹ wo bí kò sí ohun tó máa ṣe. Ṣé ìwọ́rọ̀ mi? Mommy, ẹ fi ọkọ yín balẹ̀. If we can love his brother, we will have to love him. Kò sí ohun tó máa ṣe. Ṣé ìwọ́rọ̀ mi? Èmi kọ́ ni mo ní handle yẹn. Ṣé ìwọ́rọ̀ mi?
Continue speech.
So ẹ náà rẹ̀ ẹ fọkàn yín balẹ̀. We are together. Nothing will happen to you. Trust me.
Continue speech.
I will always hold my end of them. Okay, at about 4:23 p.m., I have to take you guys back so that I can be up to speed. Abdul Aloba's younger brother sent me a DM after listening to me for a while and reacting in the comment section. When he realized I did not see the DM on time, he wrote to the comment section asking that I check my DM. And lo and behold, he offered to give me a video recording of a fight that ensued between the late singer Mohbad and his wife Cynthia. He demanded for 3 million naira. He went further to convince me by narrating how the violence between his brother and his wife resulted in Mohbad falling off the stairs and hitting his head to the floor. Something that can equally be linked to the bent neck in the casket, so much blood some few people found in the house after the singer had passed. The conversation went on for a while, with me playing along. I demanded to see at least the proof of the video existed, and he requested for my email and shared a 3 seconds partly censored image to me. When I downloaded, I previewed, and there was a violent argument in the video in the background. I probed further for longer and uncensored images, and the negotiation got stuck at that point. The following morning, I immediately informed the Deputy Commissioner of Police heading the State Criminal Investigating Department, that is DCP Lati. That is the main segment of the Lagos State Police Command, saddled with the ongoing homicide investigation. And I also reached out to the PRO of the Lagos State Police Command, Mr. Benjamin Undeni, and I sent the images to them, to both of them. And in the course of our interfacing, the DCP acknowledged and then obliged me to come in with a petition to that effect, and which I sent in and he acknowledged. While I was expecting positive feedback on the news, on the new leads from Banzi, the next phone call invitation I received was from a police officer with the name Shedrack Enabo. He introduced himself as the investigating officer, that is the IPO, CP Special Squad, that is Commissioner of Police Special Squad 1. He reliably informed me on a case of impersonation brought to the attention of the Commissioner of Police by Adura Aloba, and that I should come so that he can intimate me of their findings and progress. I quickly reminded him of my earlier petition on the same matter to the State CID of the State Command. Of course, as a gallant justice fighter, I had the appointment and I went straight to the CP Special Squad 1. I attended the CP Special Squad 1. I met with the deceased father, Mr. Joseph Aloba, his lawyer, and one Mr. Ayepareti. We were waiting there to also to see what was going on. The officer in charge briefed me and shared some detailed efforts. I commended them for their proactive approach and prompt public service delivery. I only noticed from his response and remarks that the case was not harmonized, because it's the same state police command, and it is the same command that is dealing with Mohbad's case. So I was expecting that the case would have been harmonized. And when I didn't see that, I said, okay, fine, no problem. I only noticed from his response and remarks that the case was not harmonized, and there is no interest by this team to investigate the confession or extract from the 30 seconds video. At that point, they made me understand that the investigation detected it was not Adura Aloba that was chatting with me and made those confessions, but one Habib Damola Aide, another close associate of the late Mohbad, who was equally present in the house when Mohbad died, and he even joined them in taking Mohbad to the hospital, that is Kuramed Hospital and Perez. Okay, I said, okay, that's fine, that's the new angle. I requested to see the alleged impersonator, that is that Damola Aide, for clarity, and he was brought up from his cell. I asked him if he was the one shutting me up, and he answered yes. I asked him of the video, if the video was from the fight in Mohbad's house. He said yes, that it was a fight between Wumi and another member of Mohbad's crew. I said, really? And then I probed him further on how he had access to Adura School, and particularly his TikTok account. And at this point, the police interjected. They spoke for the Damola And then the police answered for him. They said Adura sold his iPhone to the Damola in November, but Adura forgot to log out of his TikTok account. And that was how Damola had the opportunity to access his TikTok and shout me up. I said, oh, beautiful. And I told Damola to his face. I told Damola to his face that, you know what, young man, I do not believe you. I said it to him in front of the police, and in front of Damola, I said, I do not believe your story, and I will never believe it. It's not corroborated. And I said to him immediately, I said, okay. I asked the officer in charge, this Damola indeed, does he have access to a lawyer? And he replied, no. But that they have given him a form to fill so that he can have access to Office of a Public Defender. As you are all aware, the Lagos State government will always give you opportunity. If you don't have money, they look at your income. If it is not reasonable, it's not up to par, they can't charge you to court without a lawyer. It's your right. You must stand firm and say, you know what, I need a lawyer. So if you don't have one, if you don't have money, Office of a Public Defender, they are there to help you. So you do that. So, and I asked Damola to contact me through his family if he needs the help of a lawyer. That my foundation, my Human Rights Foundation, Break the Silence Foundation, we will be able to assist him with a lawyer. That everybody deserves to be heard, everybody deserves fair and right to solicitor. So now let me take you guys to back to memory lane. If you go by the accounts of the police on how Mohbad died, it means all the people in the house, all those present in the house, they all knew. If you all could go back to memory lane, they said a nurse came in because he had an injury to his hand. Probably he was bleeding, I had pain, and I'm like, I don't know how it's still going to be possible for somebody to bleed from on the 10th of September till the 12th. And then they said a nurse who was outside Nigeria came in, despite the fact that there is a hospital 4 minutes very close to his house. There is a pharmacy like 40 seconds to his house. I said, okay, when you look at all that, with the whole story that they said, that the nurse came in, injected him, and then he went into an anaphylactic reaction, and then something happened, they rushed him to the hospital, he passed, he was brought in dead. Certainly, that is not a natural death. For that reason, it is expected that all those, that is why at the end of the day, if you go by the police accounts on how Mohbad died, it means all the people in the house present knew it was not a natural death, but refused to report to the police. It is a law. Any death must be reported to the police. Nobody can just die in the house and then you take the person for burial. The police, they don't right to know and ascertain, okay, it's a natural death or natural one. If they are reported to the police and give the same account, the police will of course want to investigate. But of course, all the people in the house, they refuse to tell the police, and that is a cause for concern. And then it was when the public noticed Mohbad's bent neck, it was at the point of interment. That was when the public demanded discreet investigation, as we all suspected foul play. At the end of the day, it is pointing to a murder that occurred within these 16 people or thereabouts, and it was a joint decision to cover it up and sweep it under the carpet by members of the family and a few police officers. Some persons have been bragging online since that nothing can be done, and we of course we are seeing traces that nothing can be done. So the question is this: is there truly some powerful people, bigger than the constitution of the land, that want to coerce the Nigerian police to sweep such a blatant and heinous crime as murder under the carpet, despite the series of overwhelming evidence available? Something is fishy. And then some of this evidence came to light naturally, like the message I received, like the short video. I don't know Mohbad's house, I've not been to his house. I don't control address handle. So whoever controls it, it's a natural occurrence. And that is where the police will have to understand that this is the path that they must follow. And then, when you look at all this evidence that came to light, but now they're looking like they are deliberately trying to ignore, this issue and this particular lead. And that is why they want to probably give the killer of Mohbad the leeway to walk free. And we, as a society, we're not going to be accepting that. It's our duty, it's our civic social responsibility to stand firm and care for the next person. It's our duty. So the question is, will injustice continue to have a price in Nigeria? The question is, again, is why do you give birth to children when you know what you're going through now? The burden of injustice, burden of corruption, children unsafe. You're not doing anything to make it better, to alleviate it. And you're giving birth to children. You're going to be lifting the same thing to your children after you're gone. And that is why you ask yourself, who is trying to perpetually soil the integrity of the Nigerian police in dirty mud? Whose conscience has been bought? These are priceless questions. And of course, to what benefit would covering such a high-profile murder case have on the country? The safety of lives and justice system. What will Nigeria suffer? What will happen to Nigeria if they try to say, okay, it's quite appalling. And quite sadly, that the following key persons, Cynthia Wunmi Aloba, Damola Inde Abi, Adura Aloba, Darosha, that is Mohbad's uncle, who by law and standard policing should be key suspects in this homicide case, were never treated as one. Police officer confirmed to me that they were not treated as suspects. As a matter of fact, they were treated as victims and they were just coming to write, this is what's happened, this is what happened. No, that's not the law. If I was there when my son died, I am under the law, I am a suspect. Especially when there are serious circumstances that make it looking like something has happened. My child has got right to life. So if it's my wife, if it's the mother of a child, it is the law. But unfortunately, that didn't happen, and we don't know why that is. No pre-arrest, they were shielded by God knows who. But as God will have it, the voluntary confessional statement via TikTok came from the same camp. There is definitely the hand of God and the grace in Mohbad's case. And these signs are there. We cannot assume a 26 years old, a young boy, you cannot assume him when he's meant to be having eternal rest for want of trying to bring light to what took his life. The millions of Nigerians cannot be so wrong to know that something is fishy. We all know something happened to him before he died. And if we as a society assume such a person, how can we as a society, out of sheer hypocrisy, fear, then want to return it back to the same Mother Earth? And leave me. We cannot return it back to that same soil with darkness and lies. Our children will pay. Those are the reasons why you see some terrible sicknesses that we cannot explain. And that is why we that are alive, we need to play a part. We need to stand up and stand up for what is right. And then, after showing you all the series of evidence, at least that can help narrow down the cause of death, likely murderers, and accomplice, which I'm not sure are available or passed to the police or deliberately ignored up until now, we want to humbly request as follows. That the Nigerian police, as a matter of urgency, invite Adura Aloba and Cynthia Wunmi Aloba, Mohbad's wife, for thorough investigation. And of course, they should be arrested and placed as suspects in the ongoing homicide case and any other that surfaces or traverses through their investigation. That Mrs. Folashade, Mohbad's auntie, that is a younger sister, should be invited to corroborate a statement of seeing a blanket soaked with blood when she accompanied her sister into Mohbad's house. There is no way Mohbad will bleed. He can't bleed from 10th to 12th. And that's thought. It's unacceptable. If we accept this, you are practically saying if the same thing should happen to you, to your son, to your daughter, that is the way Nigerian society should treat them. We have to stand up. It's our business. It's your duty to stand up and stand firmly so that we can all change the narratives and make this country better. If we do nothing, the country cannot improve. And then number 3, I'm going to be calling on the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's a father. I've been to him severally. One-on-one, he has been of help. I know he's a proper Democrat. I'm calling on the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, I voted for him first and second time, and that means I want his government to do well. And that means if I see something wrong, I also have a right to express myself. And I'm going to be calling on the Inspector General of Police. I want to believe he's going to be a parent now and not a police officer. And do the due diligence and restore trust and the integrity of the Nigerian police. If we fix Nigerian police first, if we can fix it, trust me, this country will get better. Nigerian police connects to all the facets of human life. Whether you are a pagan, you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, you are a visitor, you are a resident, you are an indigent, you are a trader, you need the Nigerian police. And we almost understand that it is our property. We cannot allow criminal elements to mess up with the integrity of the Nigerian police. It is your duty to do something to make sure it is restored. And there are so brilliant, honest, forthright Nigerian police officers who respect the uniform and the flag. This flag means a whole lot to them. And that is why you and I need to stand up, support those kind of police officers, and ensure that we bring to closure this Mohbad case. And of course, we're going to be asking that if the Lagos State Police Command, in 7 days, refused to do the needful on the 3 seconds video and confession sent to me, of course, and then try to retrieve the source of that video, because as we speak, the police have not actually recovered the video. We don't know where it is, and I'm not going to be engaging in jungle justice or putting laws into my hand to extract the video. It is the police that will have to do it, and they should find the source of the 30-second video and explain to us in honesty the full details of the video, maybe, which is looking likely that that is where the truth and justice of Mohbad lies. And everybody that needs to be protected, if Abdullah Aloba needs to be protected, I am calling on the police to give him proper protection. If anything happens to him, we'll know who we're going to take. And of course, that the new main suspects to be charged to court at worst, before the end of the first quarter. We want a fair trial, and this case must not be swept under the carpet. We as a human rights organization, I don't love to protest. Though part of our training and understanding is that protest is the language of the oppressed. And of course, when we have the wrong people in government, they will wait until the people protest before they respond. But I want to believe this is a very sane and democratic government. The leader of this country, I've been following him since 1999, when I was PA to Honorable Mohbad at the Lagos State House of Assembly, and he's been a very fantastic supporter to the Nigerian movie industry. I know how much he loved Baba Sue, who was my boss of blessed memory. So I'll show you what I've met who is a genuine leader and a parent. He cares so much. And he cannot look at us and continue to see us every day. TikTokers, people see it every day, buy data because they want closure. Because the picture of how Mohbad died and how he was buried does not represent you and I. I don't know which criminal that represents. I don't know who is at this, that kind of barrier. Every human being deserves dignity, and that's the beauty of democracy. It preserves human dignity. If anybody's going to be buried, and it's going to be buried that way, maybe because the neck is no longer functioning from that fall. And that is why I'm appealing to the President, to the Governor of Lagos State, and to the Inspector General of Police to look into the activities of the Lagos State Police Command. There are so many foul play. I will continue to support, to promote, to stand by the police. As a matter of fact, people think, oh, maybe the police are always bribing me, or I am playing hanky-panky by always supporting police, but they don't know I am raised properly. And I know the efficacy of the Nigerian police. I know that every child needs to be able to trust the police. We need to raise the next generation such that even the children of police officers can trust police officers. What we have now is nothing to write about. The children of police officers cannot even trust neutral police officers. And that is a serious cause for concern. And if we all can invest in the Nigerian police, we should ask that the Nigerian police should be well funded. As we speak now, the Nigerian police is terribly underfunded. And I will still continue to demand, or to join the voices to demand, to ask for state police. We need it, and we need it well. And then don't forget that the fastest but the sluggish athlete is the truth. And in the words of the great Martin Luther King Jr. of blessed memory, he said, and I quote, "The arc of the moral universe is long, but it's bending towards justice. It is justice for Mohbad or nothing. And Luther continua. Victory is certain." Thank you, and God bless you.
Person wanna hear your voice now. Actor Yomi Fabiyi, as he try to talk about the death of Nigerian singer Mohbad, wey him real name na Ilere Oluwa Promise Aloba, aka Mohbad. Matter where they ground be say Yomi they talk say he get video where they send to am where be what he describe as evidence we connect to the death of the actor, and that one in carry come for this press conference to tell the world waiting in the service so far about the death of the actor, and you want to show some of those evidence now.
Also, he drank water before he started the speech, and we all saw why. We all listened and we all heard why he drank water. Because this is a very, very serious issue, and as he said, nobody should engage in jungle justice. Let's not demean this movement. So the next on the agenda, is evidence, visual, and audio display. Let's know what actually happened, what our convener was speaking about. Thank you.
Just the state that I was saying all this.
Let's move on.
Start from the start. Off the light.
So the next thing we're on board Nana see they want to show us the evidence where they see then get.
Let's all be quiet. Let's all listen.
Where is the audio? Start from the shot. Why you want to start from the shot. From beginning. Shot. Okay, no. The first one. Go past the side. Okay, I don't know if it started. It's very legible. And this is clearly. Okay, hello, Mr. Activist. I have a video of a fight with Cynthia and my brother.
On the mic. On it.
Oh, sorry. All right. Hello. So sorry. All right, that is the first message. And it says, hello, Mr. Activist. I have a video of the fight with Cynthia and my brother. I want 3 million naira payments before I send the video. That's the first message. Go to the next one. That is my brother's handle. His original handle. Okay, is that the next one? But that's the beginning. Yeah? The same video, the same way you make me trust you. Now I won't make you trust me too. I will send. I shall don't show you proof of the video. So it was when he sent the video you just watched that this now came up. Do you understand? So that was when this came up. So I said, okay. Okay, go to the next one. Let's see. It's not going to be coming in order. Go back. Go to wait. Okay. The video gets where we push my brother and he used a knock floor. He now said goodbye because he was trying to tell me that after that, I don't know. They said it's Bitcoin. I don't know about Bitcoin. They said it's a Bitcoin account that was sent to me. But let me somebody read that my response. You get it. Trust me, and I will.
help you with police. Because I meant it when I was saying that. I don't want anything to happen to Adura.
Excuse me.
Oh, gentlemen of the press, we serve you some paper. Maybe you can, yeah. You can go through the paper. Mr. Yomi, you are aware
Go in
that the
front.
Commissioner of Police have charged.
They literally told you that boy came out. He told you. See, from everything you rephrased, yeah, I'm putting it to you that this is you. Because you literally said this. No, I'm not here for the charade.
Young man.
Now, from what you said,
What is your name?
my name is Jayola. Who
Hey, introduce yourself properly. Also a TikToker, introduce yourself.
Now, if you listen to Yomi very well, he said that kid came out and said he was the one that sent the video, etc., etc. Now, from what you said, you literally said you did accept all this thing is on you. That means the investigation and the confession of the kid doesn't suit your own narrative. Anything after that is your own narrative. But for a guy that literally asked people to give him 41,000 naira and being dragged for accountability of 900 and something thousand whatsoever, saying people were threatening him, he had to go to the UK, and he came back to the same country that has been threatened and stating all these things. Questions needs to be asked. Let me ask you a question. Is it possible for you to own an estate? No.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Use your Zoom now. Use your Zoom.
You can't say there's a CCTV and we still couldn't see it.
Okay, you are being impatient.
We can't even see.
My brother.
No.
You know what? I know.
To the police.
Hold on for him. Hold on for him. Stay there. Hold on for him. Hold on.
Stop the extortion.
Are you not?
Extorting people. Stop.
Nobody's
Extorting people. Stop.
But because they sent you to rubbish this guy and you went without the told the man, and we will not allow that same thing to happen to Adura. So this is the case. Who sent me? Who sent me? You didn't person that sent you. Let me go. You showed the guys 3 seconds video. Can you see anybody filming in that video? It is meaningful. Okay, see. It is meaningful. On the 11th day of December 2024, at about 16 hours, at United Estate,
We have that document now. We have the document.
Okay, we have the document.
We have it already, so what's
we have the document. You can go to the document.
We have read it. Let him talk. When we finish, we go talk to you. We go talk to you. Let's stand by. No way.
If you want to say your part, you have a mic. Express yourself. Adura, you want to speak? Adura, speak. Express yourself.
Who is speaking first there?
Say whatever is in your mind.
This man with the head introduced him as Mohbad, younger brother, and now he won't talk his own part of the whole story.
You have to respect his rights. He needs to express himself. Yes. I don't want barbarians. This is a human rights organization. Okay, everybody must have their say, so about them. Oh yeah, Adra.
Firstly, I know so for this thing, the cost so that is so much. So maybe one put up by coming to quite a lot of time. So it's more over so far. So in particular, 3 years ago.
If you speak Pidgin.
So we can go away from them. So we should be in charge.
Speak Pidgin. Yes, if you can.
Okay. Do you want me to respond to that?
Yeah, you can
Okay, go on.
I'm bro, speak Pidgin, I beg. More they hear you. Okay, everybody speak Yoruba.
That's how it happened.
Uh-huh.
I was not the one that gave video, so Mohbad himself. So Mohbad will share video. We didn't get to evaluate for like more than 2 years ago. I never see what you do from support. So we didn't get to over. So I see no tap from down there. You got that job on the phone. Like a week after also making progress in message starting to turn around chats. So I was surprised with one chat at the blog chatting. So everything she shared in me, but Mr. Yomi get to confirm then on your part everything she did. But she insists, so she chat at the blog commission. He just said she. So let's go to share in me. We don't go to pipe on the king of the pipe. So everything she shared in him because he was so good.
That's all, okay.
Ọmọ tí mo fi ara mi bí mi tí ẹ bá pọ̀ tó bá sọ pé 10 years àná sí wọn ní òótọ́ ibi kí wọ́n fi 10 years ní kí wọ́n fi bá mi jù wọ́n á mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kúrò ní promise bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe fún promise nínú nígbà yẹn tí a ò rẹ́ni kankan tó fẹ́ support ọmọ yẹn mi ò rẹ́ni kankan tó fẹ́ gbèjà ọmọ yẹn ṣùgbọ́n ní tí mo dúró láti gbèjà ọmọ mi máa sọ pé kí n má gbé sí i pé ṣé mo fẹ́ kí wọ́n pa mí àti kọ́ pa òun tó bá ti wá pa èmi bọ́ kò bá bẹ́ẹ̀ sá ju òun tó ń pa lọ torí mo dàgbà jù lọ kò yẹ kí ọmọ kú mọ́ mi lójú gbogbo yẹn ti fa lọ yẹn ti wà court ó ti wà ní police station everything tọrọ promise bó ṣe kú má ṣe treat ọmọ mi èyí ọmọ Nàìjíríà ẹ rí ẹ wá bá àwọn family mi jà ẹ bá yẹn jà ẹ bá àbúrò jà ẹ rí gbogbo nǹkan tí ọmọ yẹn ti sọ sílẹ̀ tó lọ sí police station tó lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó lọ report gbogbo ewu à ń ta gbogbo bó ṣe nu mọ́ mi bó ṣe ń kúlẹ̀ tó ní iṣẹ́ oríṣiríṣi fún ó wá ń ta ẹ ò gbèjà mi ṣùgbọ́n mo dúpẹ́ náà gbogbo ìtẹ́ ìṣe náà ẹ ṣàfẹ́ rí jọ́sí ọlọ́run dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ rí lágbára ẹni tó pa ọmọ mi ẹni tó pa á àtàwọn tó kúlẹ̀ àtàwọn tó lù pa gbogbo wọn pátápátá ní agbára ọlọ́run ajákàrí. Wàhálà yìí kò ní já sásán. Wàhálà ti tèmi náà kò ní já sásán. Ní agbára ọlọ́run òun náà kò ní sùn kò ní sí ọ̀hún sí ibi tí promise wà lẹ́yìn promise ò ní sùn ò ní sí wàá fi tòun ní justice. Agbára ọlọ́run ìyẹn ló bá yẹ Yomi ẹni tó sọ pé ẹ ò ní rí kò bá ṣe bàbá ni kò bá ṣe ìyá ni kò bá ṣe àbúrò mi àtúnyà ni kò bá ṣe mọ́wù mi ni tó sọ pé ẹ ò ní rí nínú ẹbí alọ́ba ní orúkọ ọlọ́run àwọn ọmọ ọdún máa gbógun sí i. ẹni ká tó bá sọ ibẹ̀ ní ní justice wọ́n máa fi ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ sí i. àṣàyẹ wa lọ ṣé mo kọ́ tí wọ́n ṣe fún promise ẹ̀ bá ní rí àjọ àwọn ta fún ọ tó bá lówó ló kò ní ta fún ọ tó lọ fún torí nìkan ló fura fóònù fún lọ fi wọ́n gbà lọ ṣé kó fẹ́ ta fóònù náà
Dàmọ́tà ló wá bá kó fẹ́ ra fóònù ṣùgbọ́n torí pé ó jọ wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ sórí ẹ̀ mo ṣe sọ pé kádúrà kúrò níbi tí wọ́n wà mi ìfẹ́ ní pọ́ǹtì torí pé ọmọ mi wà surprise fún mi ó jọ mí lójú gan mi ìrírò ẹ̀rí àfìgbà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi wọ́n sa fóònù fún ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ra fóònù wọ́n á gbọ́ná pé mi kò wá ní ọkọ̀ pé mi pé ṣé mi mọ ọkọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní TikTok torí bí kí wọ́n TikTok mọ́ torí àwọn èpè tí kò kì í ṣe tèmi tó máa ń ṣẹ́yìn kò ń ṣe ti tèmi ṣé máa mọ ikú tó pa ọmọ mi ìmọ̀ àwọn dúró báyìí ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ mi ẹgbẹ́ yẹn kó ti mú mi lọ sí àwọn ikú tó pa sí mi ò sá ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹgbẹ́ ti mú mi lọ ni ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìyàjọ ọmọ yẹn ni ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó yẹ òní sinmi ni ìmọ̀ àwọn ikú tó pa ọmọ yẹn tí mo bí fara mi ìmọ̀ àwọn dúró ó yẹ kó máa ń sinmi lọ sí àwọn ikú tó pa tí mi ò sọ síta mi ò lè mú ikú tó pa ọmọ yẹn tí wọ́n sọ síta bí mo lè ṣe wáyé ní ìdèlè parọ́ torí gbogbo nǹkan tí mo bá ṣe àwọn ọmọ tí mo bá bí náà máa jẹ lọ promise ní kọ́kọ́ ni mo bí ṣe mo gbàdúrà wà lọ èyí wà lọ èyí náà wà kú mi ò lè parọ́ nítorí pé promise wà kú kí wọ́n máa parọ́ nǹkan tí mo kí ibi tí mo ti ṣe mo wọ yìí torí pé mo fẹ́ pa mo ra dúró mo lè ti gbà ó lè kọ́ mi náà ká má parọ́ kí n parọ́ kò yẹ ń jà kò yẹ ń jà kò yẹ kí n bẹ̀rẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó ṣe máa ń gbé jù máa fi sí nǹkan tí màá ṣe pọ̀ ní mo wọ ìlú nígbà tó rí pé mo gbà ọlọ́run gbọ́ tí mo fẹ́ ṣe kà ó mo fi pa ó bí mo tún fún wa. mo wá ta fún mo wá wá lo fún mi láti bá wọn sùn ó ṣe àdúgbò bá wọn sùn gbogbo wa la wọn fún wọn lọ sí police station nígbà náà kí ló ń fi ṣe fún mi dọ́gba ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lẹ́nu ní òun gbogbo ṣe máa rí yẹn ìpè kí ó jẹ́wọ́ gbogbo everything ti wà lẹ̀. tí àdúrà tó fi lè sọ̀rọ̀ ipò òun fẹ́ gbé lọ sí kóòtù torí àdúrà kì í sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tó ń tó fi sọ̀rọ̀ lélẹ̀ láti bá kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí kò kì í gbàdúrà sọ̀rọ̀ èmi ni mo máa bí léèrè pé kí ló fẹ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ó kàn máa wò mí mo máa jábọ́ lójú ẹ̀ oníṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ bí ẹ̀gbọ́n òṣèlú yẹn ṣe dá ṣé òun mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó ti jẹ́ láyé ṣé òun mọ tó yẹ káwọn kan ti wà mo jẹ́ ti gbogbo yóò lè ti jẹ́ kí wọ́n yí pé àdúrà kọ́ ẹ̀ mọ́ mo kọ́kọ́ wó yìí nígbà tí ẹ jáde mo wò yí pé sírí ẹni tó máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ fún justice tó fún mi wá ṣùgbọ́n lè àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀yìn náà ẹ fẹ́ pa ọmọ mi lójú mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ fẹ́ pa ni nígbà tí ẹ sọ yí pé òun ló máa yí sọ̀rọ̀ tí gbogbo èèyàn dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe òun ẹ wá pé confess mi ọmọ mi lórí ṣé bí bá ilé jẹjẹ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ gba méjì ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni ẹgbà mí náà ọmọ yìí sọ pé nǹkan lòun sọ gbogbo ara wọn tó bá mọ̀ pé ọmọ kan tó gba ìgbọ́ ẹ̀ tó ò sọ ìwọ náà máa tẹ̀lé tó bá mọ̀ tí kò sọ tí mo bá mọ̀ kan tó gba ọmọ mi promise tí mo fi ọdún mi bí tí mi sọ máa tẹ̀lé ṣùgbọ́n tí mi ò mọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ tó bá kú máa jẹ́rìí wọn máa jẹ́ wọn lórí ẹ̀jẹ̀ fún mi ò ní tó àṣọ
I wish not to on this episode. You don't know what she's saying.
Bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe fún promise tó fi kú lélẹ̀ olóòrùn fẹ́ gbé lórí àgbà bí ìdẹ́lẹ̀ gbà 10 years àná tí mo ń ṣe òbí ọkọ̀ fi mi tajà ó fẹ́ mi tajà ó fẹ́ mi rówó inú mi dẹ́ jù sí bó ṣe sọ torí tó bá fi mi kọrin náà ẹ̀ lè mọ̀ mí yes tí ò bá fi mi kọrin ẹ̀ lè mọ̀ mí mi ò ní pásítà o ibi tí mo bá wà ní ma wà ṣùgbọ́n torí kó fi mi kọrin yẹn mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ó lè ṣe rí mi tí kò bá fi mi kọrin ẹ̀ mọ̀ ọ́ tẹ́mi náà pásítù ẹ mọ̀ ọ́n tẹ́mi náà fèsì ẹ lè mọ̀ mí ṣùgbọ́n mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pọ̀ mọ́ mi fi mí kọrin mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé torí pé ó fi mí kọrin fún 10 years yí agbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo ikú tó pa ọmọ mi tó ṣọ́kùnkù fún wa a máa rí kedere nínú ẹnikẹ́ni tó pa gbogbo abiyamọ tó dúró ní òtítọ́ àti òdodo aṣọ ayé àjẹ ayé mèrè ayé babaláwo ayé máa gbèjà promise ìjà Ọlọ́run tó ṣẹ̀dá ọmọ yẹn torí ìkọ̀kọ̀ àti gbangba ni ó máa dìjẹ́ ẹja o ṣùgbọ́n bá mi bẹ bàbá Yomi Fabiyi ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. wọ́n gbé àwọn ọmọ fẹ́ bá nípa àdúrà wọ́n ṣe pa promise. Ẹ sọ pé family wa ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún ẹ̀yin ọmọ ẹ̀yin èèyàn tẹ́ jókòó ẹ̀yin alábàárìká ènìyàn ẹ̀yin tẹ́yìn rí bí ọmọ tẹ́yìn fojú sunkún ọmọ. Wọ́n sọ pé ìyá bàbá àwọn ọmọ tó kí ní tí ìwà lẹ́yìn ọkọ̀ kọ́ ní ìwà justice fún kálukú wá scatter wọ́n wá fi opportunity pé kálukú scatter yìí wọ́n wá fi ẹ́ńtà gbogbo kò sí nǹkan tó ń lọ sí àwọn ilé ìlú ṣùgbọ́n ìdájọ́ náà ojú sí gbogbo ìlú ìdájọ́ náà èyí pé ìyá ṣe mistake èyí tí gbogbo ṣe mistake kí ló ń tẹ̀ pé ya èyí tí gbogbo bàbá ṣe mistake pé ẹ wá scatter family ẹ wá scatter gbogbo ẹbí mi fún gbogbo ọmọ yẹn kú ṣé owó tó ń lọ nínú ilé ṣe kú ṣé àdúrà lè ti promise fún mi kò ní tí ìyá mo lè ti promise fún mi kò sẹ́ tó lè ti fún mi tó bá ṣe pé ọmọ mi wà láyé máa wà má bí tí mo ti máa yé báyìí kọ́ ni máa wà ẹ gbàgbé ibi tí àdúrà ìkó tó lè ṣe nǹkan bọ́ ní má bàa kárí ọ̀pẹ̀ jẹ ẹ ṣàánú ó fi bàa kárí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ìgbà tó sọ pé ọmọ nǹkan tó ṣé ó bá mọ nǹkan tó pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kò ní sá.
Okay, Mama, can you speak English so that we hear you, because some of us are not hearing what you're saying.
Ẹ jọ sá ẹ má bínú bàbá skata wọ́n tọ́ bàbá jẹ wọ́n bá bàbá jẹ. sọ́kọ̀ mọ́ ṣé ọlọ́run wo gbogbo wa gbogbo wa la bímọ lálọ́ fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ ń sọnù lálọ́ fẹ́ lánà fẹ́ rí ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́ yóò tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ pọ̀ abájọ wà lálàáfíà ṣọ́kọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ béèrè bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé àtúrò ọmọ ẹni tí o gbogbo ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti wà ní police station àwọn sí kóòtù gan lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ọmọ tó dẹ̀ ṣe ó ti jẹ́wọ́ ṣùgbọ́n mi ò lè máa púṣẹ̀ bí mo ṣe ń lọ sí yìí èmi ò ní parọ́ máa lọ pé tíyẹ̀ ò bá fẹ́ gbèsè tíyẹ̀ náà bá fẹ́ gbèsè torí ẹ̀dùbọ̀ tó bá kú sí ó kú ni ìgbà tí promise ti kú ẹ̀dùbọ̀ tó lè kú tíyẹ̀ tẹ̀ náà bá fẹ́ gbèsè tó bọ́ síta bó ṣe jẹ́ ó sàn gbogbo rẹ̀.
English, so that we hear you.
I want you to know one thing. There is no way I will wish Abdullah bad or bad or KCB. They have rights to life. They have rights to Abdullah, can I ask you a question? Mommy Abdullah, I'm very good. To bá jẹ́ kókó kì í ṣe àdúrà ló send the message yìí tó ṣàlàyé ló kú tó pa Mohbad fún tó bá jẹ́ Ṣùkúdì Dàmọ́lá abẹ́niwẹ̀ kí lẹ ló kú kì í ṣe sí ṣé kí n da ọ̀bùn ni àbí kí n sọ síta.
ní o ẹ̀ lè da ọ̀bùn ẹni sí ẹni tó bá ṣẹ̀mọ́ lọ́wọ́ ni.
Ok, so tó bá yẹ kó bọ́ ìṣàkóso message yẹn ṣe wáyé ṣe mọ̀ pé andrew àdúrà ní ṣẹ́gbà. Now, so ẹ ká máa sọ pé kò ṣe andrew àdúrà. ẹ ó bọ̀ ma máa ṣàlàyé fẹ́ yìí lómi ẹ fọkànbalẹ̀ ẹ yóò síbẹ̀ gbà tí mo bá dì kò síbẹ̀ kí bẹ́ẹ̀ rojọ́ yẹn ẹ sí ń bẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi see nothing will happen to your son. I understand your angle as a parent. Me, the people you go be able to you. When a mother needs to be stand by, will stand by you. When your son needs protection, you get him protection. Don't tell me try like this. I just can't wait. Okay, we shall Andrew Adra. I just can't wait. Andrew, Mr. Barrister Adekunle. How much shall I wait? I want to lay you by the partnership. Ìgbésẹ̀ tí mo gbé yìí náà ni mo gbé. Lè bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tí bá dẹ̀ ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn dájúdájú láyé pé lóòótọ́ inú ilẹ̀ fi ń ṣe àdúrà tẹ̀ ń ṣe. Gbogbo àdúrà gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tí mo gbé yẹn I have done the right thing.
Mo ṣe gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ ìbọn tẹ ṣe.
Ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
Wọ́n ti gba orúkọ.
Ẹni tí ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi. Ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi mà.
Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ti ní ọjọ́ kan ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi. Ẹni mélòó ló máa ń bí bàbá mi sọ̀rọ̀.
Àwọn èèyàn máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi. Ẹ lọ́dọ̀ nígbà tí mo wá sí command were you there? So àlàyé tó ń ṣe ṣòṣe fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣòṣe fún mi please ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. The command, but don't come in the command. Were you there? Sure, I don't want it. Good. That's number one. So, Kelly, for people who haven't done anything against it, I like KG man. Check what I mean.
He's trying and be even
Yeah,
if you're communicating to them.
you know, they have to understand me. And
Yeah.
the most important thing is that when I saw the message, do you understand what I'm trying to say? I have no animosity against you, and I would never plan any evil against you. I would think probably you want to help your brother. I am the victim here. Like I'm saying, so I get if you made a mistake and they use it to hurt me, come back to me and allow me. Who should be concerned? I'm going to be coming for you. However, that the police command, the police will investigate for me. From the whole explanation, please. The whole explanation from the police. I respect the police. And I go mommy, ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, ó yẹ kó káràmásìkì anything tó bá rí tó bá jọmọ́ pé ṣó pẹ̀lú Mohbad ni ṣé ò tó kọjá lè mi kan ni. Nígbà tí ọlọ́pàá wá sọ fún mi pé ohun tó wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn yẹn o mẹ́sẹ̀gì tó sọ pé Mohbad ṣe kú àti fídíò yẹn kò kọ́ àwọn ọlọ́wọ́ tí ẹ̀ lọ sílẹ̀ ẹ̀hún ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀. Mo wá wá ìgbé ok èmi ò lè pàṣẹ fọlọ́pàá ṣẹ́gẹ́tì ni ok mi ìlẹ̀ lè pé kí ni tẹ̀ ṣe lọ ọ̀gá tó gbéṣẹ́ fáwọn commissioner of police ní káwọn bá lọ síbẹ̀ rà nítorí káwọn fèsì ni ẹni tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ṣáàtì káwọn kọ́ sọ fún mi pé kò ń ṣe àdúrà ìyẹn nìkan lẹ́ṣẹ̀ pè mí. Mo ní I left Abẹ́òkúta mo gbé ọmọ mi dání sọ́wọ́ ọmọ tó wà lọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀ she is meant to be enjoying himself mo láti stress ọmọ ẹwà and then we got there ẹwà ní ẹ̀fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn mọ́mì tó bá jẹ́ pé ń wá justice fún Mohbad ẹ fẹ́ mọ ikú tó pọ̀ mọ́ yín tírú mẹ́sẹ̀gì ẹ wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ anybody tọ́lọ́pàá wa ẹ wá débẹ̀ fẹ́rẹ̀ respect kó sọ fún yín pé fídíò yẹn àwọn rí nǹkan báyìí ni o ọmọ náà wò tí ẹ fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ rárá ọlọ́pàá ni o now tẹ́ bá jẹ́ yìí ni tẹ́ ń wá justice fún Mohbad tọ́lọ́pàá láwọn ò fẹ́ lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn èmi ò wà particular about ẹni tó kọ́ I'm particular about the content of the DM and the video. Èmi ò ní pé kọ́ monitor nípa ẹ kò sọ fún monitor yẹn new iPhone ni mọ́mì ẹ bá jà tọ́ra wa o whether old phone àdúrà ni o whether new one méjèèjì ló ń lo iCloud. Video tá a sọ yẹn kọ́ tó blow ẹ̀ ó ṣe blow ẹ̀ bá tó fẹ́ sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí mi ni àti 3 seconds tó fi kíní kò díẹ̀ yẹn ọlọ́pàá fẹ́ rí. àti fún so ẹ wá rí pé ẹni náà tó bá jẹ́ pé dàmọ́lá yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé dàmọ́lá yẹn ló wá ṣiṣẹ́ burúkú yẹn ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ mi ni wọ́n máa blame mi torí pé ẹ̀rọ gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
àmọ́ blame yìí ní bí sí ṣe ń gbé ọlọ́pàá
ọmọ mi ní nǹkan pé nílẹ̀ àlẹ́.
ẹni ò lè máa tó lọ́pàá yìí. dàmọ́lá tẹ̀ sọ yẹn.
nígbà tí wọ́n bọ́ sí náà ń
yes. I will wear that.
Can we see the video, please? Can we see the video? Can we see the video, please?
The full video. Guys, full video.
Adura.
Let's see the video.
Adura. I will get it. I can say the full video. You are here with me. What I would expect, if people should have been seen, what you would have done for me is, this is the full video.
Perfect.
I will change my word.
Don't show anything.
Full video.
So if I just said it should not show anybody.
What you are doing
One thing is, can somebody control you? Can somebody control you? Not to be arguing with them. Did you understand? If he is not arguing with them, he would have let get to
But the way he's arguing, we are not getting the fact. Did you understand what I'm saying? As a journalist, did you get? Am I making sense? Yes. For him arguing with them, he did not allow them to talk.
Please, let's stop this noise. Thank you.
Thank you. Please stop arguing with them.
Mommy.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Mommy. Thank you. But we're not seeing the video.
Nígbà tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí wọn ni, nígbà tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ń ṣàdúrà lẹ́ǹkan, ẹ sọ statement kan máa jù, ọ̀gá tẹ́ bá wa ẹ̀kọ́ bá yà tó
We have a program that we're following. Everybody will have a chance to ask questions. So please allow this. We are all civil, we are all decent human beings, okay? Don't mess it up.
My challenge is that I'm not seeing the video here.
The lady you are not seeing.
In the video.
Okay, now.
Nobody saw it.
On my play.
Nobody saw
I
it.
will say the full video is
Even the small one. What's that? Somebody
video.
that's it. See what we saw.
3 seconds.
It's 3 seconds.
You understand? So the full video is what we asked the police to extract. And we are now confirmed that it's in the phone with Damola that is sold. But the fact remains that either phones, his fingerprint is on it, he holds the phone, phone to phone, or choose that man delete it because we really can't book here according to what you said. That's fair. But you don't trust you. Now video. But you don't important. And if kids, ọlọ́pàá sọ pé àwọn ò lọ bẹ̀, ọlọ́pàá ló máa mú jáde, ibi ò lè mú dáwọn láti mú pápá. Òun náà ló dé kọ́ọ̀tù tó lówó jẹ̀bi.
All right, let's move forward. Let's move forward. It's fine.
Dàgbọ́lá yẹn ni ẹlẹ́gbọ́ Rọ́bì Dàgbọ́lá tó lọ sí kọ́ọ̀tù dábìlà tó lọ kọ́ọ̀tù tó sọ pé òótọ́ lòun ṣe tó dé kọ́ọ̀tù tó lówó jẹ̀bi pé ọlọ́pàá wọn wò òun fẹ́ ṣẹjọ́. So that is the point and that is his right. That is also right. Then we'll go. I'm going to be there on the 29th. The case has just begun.
Ṣùgbọ́n ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run.
Video.
Ṣé gbogbo tí ọba ti ṣe, ó máa fi òtítọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ láti owó ṣe. Ṣé ọ̀pẹ bímọ?
Yes.
Èmi ò dẹ̀ bímọ. Àdúrà náà lè lélẹ̀. Ṣé ọ̀pẹ ìgbọ̀n tiẹ̀ ló kú? Kò ṣe ọmọ tuntun ló kú. Ọmọ ti tèmi ló kú. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo tí ti ṣe láyé, ẹ máa fi ìbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ṣe o. Sórí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yóò máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo ẹ̀dá nìyẹn. Tó bá fi òtítọ́ Ọlọ́run ṣe.
Thank you. Let's move forward.
Tó bá ṣe pé mi náà wá parọ́, báwo èmi ṣe máa parọ́ tí màá mọ ikú tó pa ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wẹ̀rẹ̀ ni.
I don't know your handle. I don't know.
Mr. Yomi, rí àdúrà rí. Dẹ̀ lè wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè gẹ́ẹ̀tì nọ́mbà lẹ́yìn tẹ̀sí lọ police station. Ẹ wá ń pe press conference lé lórí. Ẹ mọ mí ní press conference Okay, ṣọ́ọ̀bù orúkọ tí ń jẹ́ mẹ́. Ṣọ́ọ̀bù orúkọ
Mr. Yomi. Mr. Yomi.
Had everything come up over. Had everything. Come up over and say.
Kí ló ṣe yìí? Mr. Yomi, kí ló ṣe yìí náà? Mr. Yomi.
This is what they are doing. Please, for anybody that doesn't want to go, this is one. This is the law. Who is the moderator?
Everybody, let's go. Let's go.
Mama,
Sorry. Talk to me. What is really the annoyance? Can you talk to me? I'm live. No, go ahead here. Here is fine. No, it's fine here. Here is okay. Talk to me. What's going on? What is really your annoyance? Because I discovered you came to protest.
You said someone messaged you that there is CCTV, there's a 3 seconds video whatsoever. So now it was confirmed that there was just an investigation. So apparently, if you go to the court, they're charging the lawyer for theft. They're going to charge for death identity, which they have had that conversation at the court already.
Okay, it's in court already.
Yeah. And when we went to the police confirmed to you that this boy said he was the one that do it. Now, from everything you said, you're literally telling us, now, this thing you are saying is from your own discretion, that we don't believe what the police said, we have to believe what the police said. The issue now is this, you are trying to frame Madura.
Again. Okay, that's your
You
annoyance.
understand? You are instigating the society, the public against this boy to make them feel like he knows something.
Now I get your point. Okay. So what was Mama trying to say then?
Mama just wants to let Mama just want them to leave their family alone.
Okay.
Just leave this boy alone. This boy is fighting. This boy was literally fighting for when he was supposed to be. You only should stop for a guy that within 2 weeks of him coming for this justice program, they are already accusing him of, and they gave him money. He didn't use the money properly. No, he doesn't have the credibility. Yomi, how can you tell me that this CCTV footage? Bro, you stay in an estate. Okay, vaccine, for example, something happened, God forbid. So someone came out and said he spoke to the CSO to give them the CCTV footage. You're not a police officer. You don't have any credential or credibility.
Yeah, you must have.
You don't have to tell people he has CCTV footage. And I kept asking, you are not a resident. How can they give you CCTV? It's not possible.
You're right.
Why is it doing this? What does it stand to gain?
It's fine. I will have to talk to Adura too, so that I'll hear his own part of the story. It's fine. It's fine.
Fucking feel that talk.
Thanks.
Pedophile apologies for the service.
Now, let's go for question and answer. Okay, BBC. Let's go for question and answer. Where are you? The media, please come forward.
Just proceed. We're all here.
Okay, Dakuram, please, Dakuram.
Do you have a list of the media present?
I don't have a list of media, but
Can we
if you
have the
have a
papers?
question.
Okay, let's have the hand and they'll start. No, media first.
Media first.
Okay, media first.
If you have a question, please raise up your hand.
Okay.
Anybody can ask any question. Yeah. Sorry, let me see this.
The media, please. Yeah, now, let's have
When you want to ask your question, please let's go to the media representative and your name.
your name and
Please, who has the question? Alright, please.
Go ahead.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning.
It's actually unfortunate that this session will not allow me. So I want to ask you. So last week we learned that the private autopsy report is out. I don't know if you are aware. What is actually the stage?